Okay, hi everyone, this is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is originally created for Friday, February 10th. It is not solely set for that date, but it's like whenever you're seeing it, if it's making sense, by all means utilize it. But for those of you that watch regularly, it is a continuation of our normal reading. I will be referring back to the Sunday underhand energy video that populates in the lower left-hand corner of this video. Guys, I am so sinus headache right now. It's not even funny. I went to the doctor yesterday. Let me finish my intro and I'll tell you everything that's going on. Okay, so yeah, in the lower left-hand corner, the Sunday video will populate. You can reference that. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu. Underneath there is things I want you to know about when utilizing the channel, what decks I'm using, how to support the channel. You can do that by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing, leaving a question or comment, or sharing the video out. Sorry, I'm just super spacey. I'm filming this on my lunch break. When I wake up in the mornings, guys, my head is so full of fluid that I have like a headache and pressure and all of this stuff. So I decided, I went to the doctor yesterday. He thinks I have pneumonia and he took x-rays, and I'll know, I think by tomorrow when the x-rays come back, what's going on in my lungs. But I can't breathe. I'm just snotty as all get out. And it just dawned on me too, because I just pulled the cards from yesterday's reading off the wood block here. We've been seeing that fountain, and I am literally a fountain right now. Like literally, of snot. Anyways, so hopefully I'll be able to continue on this month. I do feel better. The doctor gave me a shot of steroids, and some medication, some antibiotics and things like that to help take care of this. So hopefully I can get back in the correct headspace. I just feel really woozy, dizzy. My equilibrium is off due to like feeling really liquidy in my head. It's weird. I've not been this sick in a really long time. Like a really long time. So I'm not sure what is going on. Alright, so let's get into this reading. And I apologize ahead of time for anybody that may be new watching this. If it's total crap, it's really due to the fact that I'm a space cadet right now. And if it resonates, then you might be a space cadet. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's see what's going on there. Okay. That's an interesting little card. Let's look at our card for the day. Oh my God! I swear to God! No! What is up? This card is haunting me this month. I'm going to read the description one more time from the book because this card has shown up like how many times this month? We're on the 10th day of the month, and we've seen this card 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. So 50% of the time this card comes out, and it is a card it's major arcana. It's only particular to this deck. It came out on the very first day on February 1st, and it has been haunting us. And it's back, and I am a fountain, like I just got done saying. All right, so I'm going to reread this card to you because there's a message in here either my viewers aren't getting or I'm not getting, but here we go. The fountain exists outside and beyond the cycles of birth, death, time, and form. It is the nameless, changeless source from which everything is a part. It is the waking from the dream of separateness and identity, and the recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things, divine nature. When the fountain appears in your reading, relinquish all illusion of control and remain quiet. It invites you to observe, masterless, and to just be, effortless and indistinguishable from life. You are the voice and the breath of universes. The meaning, oneness, a moment of cosmic clarity, fully awake, the end of seeking, an enlightened being, surrender to that which you are, whole and perfect. There's also a reversal, so I'm just going to read this reversal to you. It says, identification with role or personality, fear of being alone, mind obsessed, separation from source, resistance to or denial of reality. Interesting. I feel like this is just telling us to sit tight, await for this. I keep feeling this light is going to pop open and a realization pours forth. And this card, the definition tells us to stay like sort of just connected to the cosmic source that is this fountain and allow it to indicate to us maybe what our next steps are or what we need to do. If we are in fear or in lack, and certainly I have been this last few days, especially with being so sick, I've been really worried, like scared. I wasn't sure what was going on. This is a good reminder for me to kind of connect in and slow down. Stop being... It's interesting when we get ill, how we treat ourselves. And I've been very like sort of critical of myself. Like, I need to produce at work. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I'm trying to not, and I think that's where my frustrations, and it's also almost making me more sick. You know, like, I struggle even harder against it because I sort of maybe judge myself for not being able to muscle through or power through. Like, I'm feeling guilty if I don't film these readings because I set the expectation that, you know, I will be here every day for you guys and you guys come every day, and I want to see that through, right? So I push and I push and I push. And I feel like this fountain card is reminding us that maybe we don't have to push as hard as we think. Maybe we can just allow ourselves to just be and to flow. And what feels right in the moment is right in the moment, right? I'm going to go to the healing mantra deck, opening my mind. And it says, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. And this fountain card would definitely be beyond, in the world of the beyond, as far as I'm concerned. We need to open ourselves up to a new perspective, to a fresh form of connection or flow that allows us to understand where we actually are connected instead of seeing only the disconnection. Does that make sense? And I'm saying that because there's something going on in my life that also I'm dealing with right now where I'm very much afraid of areas where I feel disconnected. And maybe this card is showing up so much because it's, you know, trying to remind me just as much as anybody else out there that we are still connected even when we feel disconnected. We might need to open our minds to those ideas and those thoughts to sort of allow that space in, right? And let me, oh Jesus, I just looked down at the other card. Hold on, I grabbed the book and I looked down at the other card. I'm going to show it to you. Befriending pain. Oy. I've been doing a bit of that too, guys. All right. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. I need my glasses. Let me see here. When your mind opens, you are no longer limited by fearful beliefs or at odds with your own healing journey. With an open mind, you are aware of a bigger cosmic picture where your personal life ushers in your highest potential by uplifting the consciousness of humanity. As your mind opens, life is not just centered around your personal gains and losses, but shining your light for the well-being of all, wherever you happen to be. This mantra is ideal for ending the inner negotiation with ego, unraveling self-sabotage, and confronting the inevitability of loss. me just get through the reading. Let's go to the clarifiers really quick. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Death card. Okay. I'm going to say this for those of you that feel not necessarily stuck, but that you're in a space of contemplation of where you've put your work in. Has it paid off? Are you reaping the rewards of the energy or the intention that you've put into something? And maybe feeling like it hasn't quite paid off, or you're not quite sure if it has, right? Death is always, it's this inevitable transformation that we all have to face, right? And so to me, there is some pain here that comes with this realization. But the Ace of Wands brings like this sort of new energy, this new influx of excitement, opportunity, possibility. But we almost have to get through the contemplation of the work that we've put in. I kind of get the feeling from this Seven of Pentacles, and it's not necessarily a Seven of Pentacles meaning, but to me, it almost feels like he's like, okay, do I stay with this crop or do I bail? Like, he almost feels like he's saying goodbye to these pentacles, right? Like, he's maybe getting ready to, like, just turn around and no longer tend to this thing in his life, or this place, or this focus that they've had. And to do that, you kind of have to, like, allow it to die, or allow it to change, allow it to transform. Now, I don't think that I think that the transformation may be sort of painful or sad or hard for some of you, but the Ace of Wands indicates that there is something else brewing in the background from Spirit that we don't necessarily see yet or are aware of. And we might need to just trust our sort of instincts. Like the card says, open our mind, befriend the pain, allow the death to come in, or the transformation. Look at things, Pentacles are from looking at things from a very real place of what's really going on. And I think that was part of, was it the Fountain's reversed meaning? No, it was one of the meanings of like seeing things as they really are. Maybe it was opening the mind. So I kind of get that vibe from the Seven of Pentacles, is that we're seeing something for what it really is. We maybe loved it, we nurtured it, it didn't work out, or it's not the right path, or, we may have to allow it to die or transform and change into something, but it will be reborn into something inspirational, or something new will replace it with that Ace of Wands there. But we have to kind of go through this period, and we may have to just be and sit and connect to where we're at in the universe and open our mind to understanding that we maybe are exactly right where we need to be, even if we're fighting it up the whole way along. Let's go to the grounding stone. Grounding stone is on glass today, but that's okay, and it's tolerance. And I think tolerance has an issue about standing up correctly, the way the glass is blown or something. Yeah, I can remember this about this one. It's new. She hasn't been trained yet. So we're going to tolerate her. My nose is running like a fountain. I think tolerance is about, accepting things as they are. That's the Seven of Pentacles contemplation, like looking at things from a really like 3D lens. Is this working? Is this the payoff that I want? Is this really leading me the way that I need to go? And being kind of tolerant and understanding of the outcome, allowing ourselves to, be good to ourselves, as best we can during this transformation or during this change, during this shift. I think opening our mind and understanding that there might be something bigger out there that we don't understand. That's this emergence of the fountain. That's this connecting in and being like connected to the universe, even if it feels like everything is like kind of working against you or harder work than you expected, or is requiring you to tolerate what's going on or people's behavior or all of that sort of stuff. Staying in that place of just kind of like observation, like the fountain said, is this energy of tolerance, grounding in that. And remember that the grounding stone for this week is the word trust. So trusting this entire process is going to be key also. All right, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it made sense. Sorry for getting so emotional. It's just been a really rough week for me. Actually, it's been rough couple of months, but it's culminated in this sickness for sure. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. I will film at some point tomorrow whenever I feel like my head is clear enough. And I appreciate you all for tuning in and hanging in there with me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.